August Moon Organics, and I wanted to just briefly talk about the quality of your nutritional supplements. Now, this one is my first product for sleep, and it is 100% organic and vegan. And when you're going out there to buy supplements, whether you're buying them online or at a health food store or at your local pharmacy or a place like Costco or Sam's Club, how do you know if they are quality? Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't. You have no idea. And unless you've actually had trainings with these companies, you've seen the research and the documentation of the quality of their supplements, you have no idea. So you're going into these stores blindly. And a lot of times when you're going in there, you'll see the store brand where it will say, like, for instance, the CVS brand of vitamin C or the CVS brand of this other product. And you might see the same thing for Walgreens and Sam's Club and Costco, and the list goes on. Well, who manufactures those products for that company? You don't know, and if you ask the employee, I can almost guarantee that 99% of the time, they do not know themselves. Because they're the only people that know is the corporate and the people involved in doing the purchases and making the deals to get these products manufactured for the company. So that is one thing to know. And when you are having these products manufactured for these companies, or when they are having them, you don't know if those manufacturers are being honest when they say that there's, let's say, 10 milligrams of echinacea and 30 milligrams of, vitamin C, and there might be 1,000 milligrams or units of vitamin D. You don't know if that's actually true. They've actually taken supplements. One is melatonin, and they've done studies on all different types of brands all across the country, even in Canada and South America and Europe. And they have found that they contain anywhere from significantly less than what they say on the label to hundreds of times more, which can potentially be putting your life at risk. And this isn't just for melatonin. They found this with herbs and with other vitamins and minerals. And you just can't be taking products that you can't guarantee have the ingredients that they say are in it. Another thing that they found is prescription drugs in a lot of supplements. One group of supplements that's common to have prescription drugs in it is libido supplements. And they have found everything from like Cialis and Viagra to testosterone and other things which might actually be damaging and putting, like I said, your health at risk. And they could be contraindicating with medications that you're currently taking, and you might think it's safe because it doesn't have any ingredients listed on the label that say they contraindicate with your medications, but the reason you feel like shit and you feel like you were going to die or you just feel like crap could be related to the fact that the supplement isn't made high quality. The next thing is, with my supplement here, my supplement is made in a USDA certified organic manufacturing facility. Now, I happen to be one of the very rare people who happens to have a brother that owns a manufacturing facility in Utah that has been certified by the FDA as organic. Now, it's not easy to get that certification, and you have to pay a very hefty fee every year to keep that certification, but he has managed to do that. And to do that, he has to use only certain types of products when cleaning his equipment and his counters, and he also has to guarantee that the herbs used are certified organic, and also that he has every product, my products, any other product manufactured in his facility is sent out to a third party that independently verifies that it has the ingredients listed on the label, and that there are no additional ingredients in there, because these companies that you could be buying your supplement from, including your pharmacy and Sam's Club and Walmart and CVS and Walgreens, and the list just keeps going on, they have found, in some of those, they've found everything from houseplants to sawdust to prescription drugs to dust and debris, and the list goes on. And you don't know what's in there. It could be deadly. So I personally, after starting my own supplement company, have decided that I'd rather have a little bit more stricter standards, that people have to kind of prove that the product has what it says it has in it, and that they have to guarantee certain quality things, so that there's a bar that people have to meet. Because right now, any person on the street can go out and manufacture a supplement. And they could say this helps with whatever. But I can guarantee that the average person is just throwing ingredients in there, and they may have seen a similar product and they're copying it, or they've done very little research and just found a couple of ingredients they say that help with a certain thing, and they've just thrown it all together, got it manufactured, put a pretty label on it, and are trying to sell it to you. So that may be the case. A lot of these ads that you may be seeing can be pretty enticing and can be pretty appealing and draw you in, but that doesn't mean, just because it drew you in and got you to say, I want to make a purchase of this, doesn't necessarily mean you're getting the highest quality supplement out there on the market. Another thing with my product, in addition to being 100% organic and vegan, is I don't have any binders, fillers, or additives in my product. And that means that you're getting just the herbs and the minerals and the vitamins and amino acids, etc., that are listed on the label, and nothing else. I also have my product manufactured in glass, because over time, plastic, especially if it's exposed to anything above room temperature, can start leaching chemical estrogens. These chemical estrogens can cause women to have their hormones go out of balance. Women are supposed to be progesterone dominant, and if they're getting too much estrogen from their environment, then their estrogen becomes dominant and their progesterone is lower than that, and that's not how it should be. The progesterone should be higher than the estrogen. This causes everything from mood problems to bloating to inability to sleep to hot flashes to harsher periods, and the list goes on. And for men, it's lowering their testosterone, it's lowering their sperm count, it's causing men's genitalia to be smaller, especially when it's exposed in the womb, and also as they are young children and into their teens as they're going through puberty. And it can cause irreversible damage if it's caused your genitalia to be smaller than it would have been if you hadn't been exposed to these things. Now, how do you know if your supplement is quality? Truly, I'm here to tell you you don't. And unless you can get a hold of the company and get them to show you documentation that the ingredients that are listed on the label are in the product, and that they've done testing to prove that there's no heavy metals and no prescription drugs and nothing like a house plant or dirt or any other type of product that shouldn't be in there, you just don't know. So my recommendation is, almost every company on here has at least an email address on here, a website, and a lot of them do have a phone number on it. I would reach out to them either by emailing them or calling them and asking them if they can provide any type of proof that their supplements contain the ingredients that they say they do. That's one. But I can guarantee that the average person isn't doing that, because it takes time and effort to do this. The next thing I would do is, if you're going to a store like a health food store, I would find one of their employees that works specifically with the supplements and I would go and ask them what brands they actually recommend. So for instance, if you're going in there looking for zinc, I would ask them what brands of zinc or what brand of zinc do they recommend and why? And can they prove that that product is quality, meaning that it doesn't have any of these unwanted ingredients and that it actually has the amount of product listed on the bottle? So that's a lot of information, but there's a lot to it, and I want you just to be aware that when you're going there to buy supplements, you may be putting your life at risk by taking products that you're thinking you're saving money, or you're buying the product because you saw it, let's say online or on TV, and it pulls you in, but just because it's doing that, like I said, does not mean it's high quality. So be careful with what you're taking, and maybe do a little bit more research on these companies, not just finding out that, oh, echinacea helps with the immune system, and that's what I should take when I'm sick. Or I heard my girlfriend tell me that I should be taking zinc and this and that. Or my husband, he should be taking maca for his libido. Well, just because they say to do that doesn't mean that the maca or the zinc or the echinacea, etc. are all high quality, are the amounts they say they have in them, and don't have additional ingredients, as well as maybe not even having any of it whatsoever in it. So definitely do your research. And if you want to know more about me, please check out my website, august-moon.com, and feel free to email me if you ever have any health questions, or you would like to know more about nutritional supplements. Since I've worked in the industry selling supplements, consulting people on health and nutrition for decades, I would be more than happy to respond to people with their questions. And if you ever feel like I should be talking about a specific topic related to health, a health issue, nutritional supplements, or anything in between related to those type of things, throw me a message. You can reach me not only on my website, but at contact@august-moon.com. Again, that's contact@august-moon.com. I'll put that in